Hello, my name is John. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a toggle button by using C#. What is a toggle button? A toggle button is a button which changes color, the background color or the font color or any other sides of the button when you click, and once you click again it changes again. Let's go to File, New Project. C#, it's going to be Windows Phone application. I'm just going to call this My Toggle Button. My Toggle Button. Click OK. Now let's make this font a bit smaller. I'm just going to add one button here. Let's increase the size. Now by default, when I load the form, I want this button to change the background color. But before I do this, let's put the text box, the text field for the button to be My Toggle Button. Let's say my C#. I've also created a video tutorial on how to create toggle buttons in Visual Basics by using a different structure, programming structure, with if statements. In this case, I'm just going to use the select case statement. So my C# toggle button, and I'm going to scroll down, and the name of the button will be PTN My Toggle Button. Okay, I'm gonna make the font through the properties. I'll change the font style to be bold, set to true, and the font size, let's make them 12. I could change the settings by using the code, but I just want to use a mixer of the code and properties as well for educational purposes. So I'm going to double click now on the form. When my form loads, I want my toggle button to change, the background color of the button to change to red. So I will say btn my toggle button dot backcolor is equals to color dot red, semicolon, to add my statement as I'm using C#. So let's run the project. As you can see, my toggle button, the text goes, the background color goes red. Let's change the font color to be white as well. So I'm just going to copy this and Control-C, Control-V to paste. I'm just going to change that, the font color. Let's say dot font color. I'll change it to white. Oops. So let's run again. So the background color is red, the font color is white. So if I click at the moment, nothing happens. Okay, let's go back to the design view, and I'm gonna double click now on the button. Now the private void now for the button, I'm just gonna create a select statement. So before I do this, I need to make sure that I've got a control. I'll create a control, so control CTRL, I'm gonna call it, is equals to, let's open double brackets, control, and then I'm gonna type here sender. I will then create a switch, so I'm gonna say switch, then in brackets I'm gonna say CTRL, I'm gonna call my control CTRL dot backcolor dot name, so whatever the name it is. So now, oops, I'll keep forgetting, we need a semicolon here. Now we need to create a select case, a case statement. So I've opened square brackets, close the square bracket there, And then I'm going to create my first case. So case, I'll say green. If the case is green, I want the CTRL to be backcolor to be equals to color dot red, semicolon to my statement. I'm going to create a break here, semicolon to my statement, and then I'm going to create another case. So case, this time it's going to be red, colon, sorry. Then I will color control CTRL dot backcolor is equals to color dot green this time, semicolon dot my statement, and create another break, semicolon. Okay, so let's test that. Actually, before I test that, so I create a switch. So the first case is green. If it's green, the background color will change to red. And if it's red, the background color will change to green. Now by default on foam load, I've set it up to red, which means that when I click, it's going to change to green. When it changes to green, the case will be red. If the case is red, then we'll go back to green. Okay, so let's press start. Now it's red. If I click once, the background goes to green. If I click once, it goes to red. If I click again, so it doesn't really matter how many times I'm going to click it. If I click once, it goes to green. If I click once, it goes to red. And that's how you create a toggle button by using C#. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next tutorial.